What's up, guys? This is my fish tank. It's not the most exciting fish tank in the world, but it's what I've got right now. I've been meaning to make this video for a while, and I never got around to it. But I really wanted to just walk you guys through what I do with the tank on a weekly basis, monthly basis, and I want to get more and more for it. I had been meaning to really showcase this more, especially when I stream and stuff on Twitch. And with everything going on in my life right now, we're actually getting ready to move into a house, which is incredibly exciting. I'm gonna have my own office area, and I want to put the fish tank in the background. But I kind of wanted to get more into the hobby. I love fish tanks. Always have. And I finally decided a couple of years ago now to get a saltwater tank. And all I had in there was the live rock and the damsel, the three-striped damsel, which is in there behind the rocks. You can see her in the middle, kind of peeking her head out at me like, what are you doing? But I got this tank, and it wasn't something that at the time I could put the work and effort into. So I would do the water changes. I would keep up on making sure the water was topped off, but I never truly took care of it the way I should have. So that's where, up until about a month ago, I was like, you know what, let's really dive in and fix the tank. So I got an API saltwater master test kit, and I tested the water to see where I was at, what levels and everything. And the pH is perfect. The ammonia is a little high, but I kind of expect that. It's not in the dangerous levels. Nitrite is perfect, right at 0. But when I did the test, the nitrate was dangerously high. Whew. I mean, it crazy high. I want to say it was at least the 160 parts per million, if not more. And it was probably a lot more than the 160. So I did the test, realized it was so high. All I had in there at the time was the fish. And I have one Nessarius snail chilling in the ground, or in the sand there. So I went to my local Home Depot. I bought some buckets. I got some buckets at work, and I did a big water change. I dropped it right down. It had to have been down to 20%. So I did an 80% water change, filled it back up, and left it for a few days. Then I went out and got 10 of the snails that you can see all throughout the tank, and I put them in there. And I got a shrimp. So, little shrimp, he's in there. I'll do the voiceover on the video, because I took video of the shrimpy eating. And I put them in there to try to help keep the levels good. Then I went back to the fish store a week later, and I was talking to the lady, and I asked her, I was like, what do you recommend? I'm like, I plan on doing a water change every few days. And she goes, no, do a water change every week. So today I did a 50% water change, which again, I'll show you on screen here. I did a 50% water change today. I had done a 50% water change last week as well. And after I did the 80% and the 50% last week, the ppm was between 80 and 40, so probably about 60 parts per million. And I was like, all right, we just gotta keep going. So today I did the 50% water change, and when I tested the nitrate, it was down to about 40 parts per million, so it's getting a lot better. But my goal is I'm only going to be in this house for, we're guessing, another maybe a month. So we got about 4 weeks, which means 4 more 50% water changes. Hopefully I can get that down to 10 or hopefully even 5 parts per million. I won't expect it to be at 0, but as long as it's close to 0, that would be awesome. And then I'm going to set up the new tank, which I will actually walk you guys through the whole process of me setting up the new tank and, you know, showing you everything that goes along with it. But I wanted to show you guys what I've got for now. And I kind of wanted to focus a little bit more on my saltwater tank and the aquarium hobby in general, because Jason, my son, loves it. You can see him in the video during the water change just staring at it. Every single day when I come home, I pick him up from the babysitters and we get home, he wants to look at the fish tank. He jumps right up there. He's looking at it. He's in there. You know, he picked the name for our sea urchin that we picked up. Good old Marshmallow. That was his idea. And Raina loves it as well. You know, I had her pick out a couple of crabs that are in there. And I tell you, I mean, the kids love it. I asked Raina what she wanted for graduation, and she wants a goldfish tank. So I was like, you know what, that's kind of cool. You know, get them into the hobby, get them in there, get them show them the right way, not to make the mistakes that I did by leaving it and thinking that the water was fine. You know, but that's my goal. Like, I wanna eventually get some coral for this tank, and all sorts of other stuff. You know, make it really cool. When we move the 3-striped damsel that we have in there, unfortunately, we're going to have to relocate because she is just not very friendly to anything in there. And so we have a fish store nearby where we're moving that's going to take her in. And then the goal is to get a couple of clownfish for the tank. There she is. She's back there behind my head. Oh, she ran away. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys a quick little update. I'll do some more close-up photos of the tank to go over while I'm talking here. And hopefully you guys enjoy. If you want to see some more, show some love on the like button down below. You know, comment, subscribe to the channel. I plan on doing more updates, at least once a week, a weekly update video on the fish tank of stuff that I get or stuff that I change. You know, if I redesign rescape it or anything like that, or if we get a new tank to set up, you know, I'll walk you guys through and show you guys how I do. I'm in no way an expert in saltwater tanks, so if you guys have any tips or advice, please let me know in the comments down below, as I definitely need the help. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully you really help me out with this and we can watch this tank grow together. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.